Hi, I'm Chaos, and this is how I make 25k a day with these product research methods. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do it in this video, and to show you guys that I'm not a fucking guru. Let me just refresh my screen. Yes, so far today we're at 19k, and yesterday 22k. Yeah, this is how I print so much fucking money with these product research methods. As you guys heard, that was fucking Shopify sale, okay? So I'm not, no, your typical guru. Yeah, I do this shit. I do this shit, guys. I do this shit. Even a retard could make this work, okay? And I'm not one of these gurus here. They just sell mentorships and all that. Yeah, so in this video, I'm actually gonna show you guys how to do it. Okay, enough yapping, guys. Let's dive straight into it. Yeah, I swear, if you listen to this unk, this fucking unk, bro, what are you doing? Yeah, first of all, yeah, they will just sell their shitty affiliate method. That's all. Auto DS, probably, yeah. Okay, enough yapping now. So yeah, if you want to actually make money with dropshipping, you gotta first understand markets, okay? The market comes before the product. And okay, so like, what the fuck do I mean by that? Well, you gotta understand markets, right? And it doesn't matter what you're selling, okay? If you're in a dog shit market, it won't work, okay? And I'm gonna give you guys some examples. So let's start with the bad ones. Some markets that you should avoid, basically clothing, jewelry, clothing, because there are 1,000 different sizes, and customers, they usually, it's just normal for the clothing niche, the clothing industry, that many customers, they order the wrong size and then they end up returning it. So you're gonna deal with a lot of refunds, returns, and as you guys just heard, that was a Shopify sale. Yeah, not to flex, but just motivation. All right, jewelry. There are too many variants, so it's gonna be a mess. Yeah, some other markets that I would avoid personally would be neuropathy, because it's medical and you're just gonna deal with a lot of rejected ads and ad account takedowns and all that, which is not very pleasant. Then you have the cool gadgets, which is basically like fidget spin and all that. So those type of gimmicky products I would personally avoid. And then lastly, products that you can pretty much find everywhere, like Target, Walmart, and as you guys just heard, that was another Shopify sale. Yeah, here are some good markets then. A growing market, basically like pickleball or anything like that. You can check it with Google Trends, exploding topics, and other two very useful apps that I use when finding when looking for new products. And then this one is my favorite, big total addressable market. Okay, so I'm talking about all kids, pets that you can advertise to, etc. So big total addressable market, like many people that you can actually sell the product to. Okay, because that way you don't have a limit to how much money you can earn. Yeah, because there are many pets you can sell to. Yeah, and also thirdly, permanent desires. What I mean by that, basically, these exist. These desires existed for 10,000 years ago and will exist for 10,000 more years. Okay, so these are basically like they are just in our human just desires. Everyone wants to have good health. Everyone wants to be wealthy. Have a lot of money, status, and all that. And then everyone wants to have good relationships. So yeah, that's all in our humans basically. So if you have some product that sells to these desires, is a good product. Yeah, and then also something with pain works really well, because people don't want to feel pain, and they want a solution, like neck pain, foot pain, etc. So yeah. All right, once you understand markets, boom, product, then comes the product. And yeah, unlike these gurus that I just showed you, like this fucking unk, bro, you don't even need to pay for any exclusive app software. Like, bro, just use the Facebook ad library and it's completely free. That's how I find all of my winners. Okay, just search up Facebook ad library. Yeah, and you only need that. You don't need any fancy fucking auto DS. That's just all fucking bullshit. Yeah, that's all you need. Okay, and yeah, let me just show you guys how to use it. My camera just didn't work now, but yeah. Anyways, you search for like dropshipping terms like free shipping, buy one go one free, and all that, and that way we can actually filter out, actually people who sell products, right? Because they usually use these terms in their ad. And then I usually filter by English only, so we actually get quality sellers. And then I usually filter out by videos, and right now it's October 26th, so I just put 1 month back, because that way we can actually filter out the last month, ads. And usually these recent ads, they are not proven yet, so that's why. And you just apply these filters and boom, you're gonna get shown a lot of different products. Okay, and this is a gold mine. Like every product that you see could be a potential good product that you can test. Okay, but then comes the question, how the fuck do I know what to test? Well, that's a good fucking question, because this product research method is just the one side. The second side is basically product validation. Okay, and the first thing that you want to check is that the product has good margins. Just search up on AliExpress. You could do a reverse image search, and you gotta check that it at least has 3x markup. Okay, what I mean by that is basically if you can source the product in AliExpress for $10, then you want to be selling it for at least $30. Okay, so that's how you validate the margins. Second of all, you gotta have a proven concept. So basically, proof of concept that it's already working for somebody else. Another sale, yeah, yeah. So you just gotta have proven concept to show that it's actually proven to work. And then third point is basically and arguably the most important, which is having an open market. What the hell do I mean by that? Well, in ad library you can also filter out countries. Okay, and if you find this product that's promising, then you can basically check where the person is advertising to. Okay, if you see that the person is only advertising to the United States, well, then you can advertise to UK or Australia, which are then open markets in that case, and you could basically be the first and pioneer to advertise there. And this is an unfair advantage that these gurus like they won't ever tell you this, because they don't fucking know this. Okay, so having an open market is absolutely huge, and I've been using this strategy and fucking farming winners, man. Yeah, so that gives you an unfair first advantage. Yeah, and how do you also like another way to validate the proven concept thing is basically to use a tool called Shop Hunter. Okay, you just upload the store URL, copy it, and they basically tell you an estimate of how much money they are making per day. Keep in mind, disclaimer: this isn't 100% accurate, and but it gives you a kind of a rough idea. So if it has over 3K per day, then I would say it's worth looking into. Yeah, and that's pretty much how that's the only part research method that you actually need. And that's how I made and that's how I make 25K per day at only 16 years old. As I said, I fucking do this shit. And yeah, if you guys are interested in learning this stuff actually one to one, I learned everything from my mentor Alex Chen, and he learned me everything about this. So if you guys are actually interested in one-to-one help, I definitely recommend checking him out. If you guys got any questions about his mentorship, just DM me on Instagram. And also, if you guys have any questions about this video in general, just comment down below, and I answer to all comments. That being said, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And that's it for today. So peace out.